I'm Mrs. Lane. My daughter Patty is Dr. Fenneman's patient.
Oh, yes. Dr. Morgan will be with you in a moment. Won't you sit down?
Thank you. Would you relax and stop worrying?
I'm not worried, Mom. I'm just embarrassed. Having your tonsils out at my age. The kids at school will think I'm some kind of nut. It's just embarrassing.
For goodness sake, Patty.
Besides, if I take time out from school, my work will suffer.
You can make it up.
How can you make up missing a class dance? Mom, can't I have them out later when it's more convenient?
Like when?
During finals would be more convenient. Besides, there's nothing wrong with me. I just have a silly sore throat.
Would Dr. Fenneman send you to a surgeon if it was just a little sore throat? It's tonsillitis.
Mom, you're making a big deal over nothing. It hardly hurts at all.
Mrs. Lane? I'm Dr. Morgan.
How do you do? This is Patty.
How do you feel?
Patty. Patty Lane.
How's your throat?
Oh, it's awful. Simply excruciating.
Maybe you better go inside and I'll take a look at it.
Thank you.
Don't be alarmed. Through these portals pass some of the greatest actresses in the world. Excuse me.
Meet Kathy, who lived most everywhere, from Zanzibar to Berkeley Square. But Patty's only seen the sights a girl can see from Brooklyn Heights. What a crazy pair. Thought they're cousins, identical cousins all the way. One pair of matching bookends, different as night and day.
Where Kathy adores a minuet,
The ballet russe and crepe Suzette. Our Patty loves to rock and roll, a hot dog makes her lose control. What a wild duet. Still they're cousins, identical cousins, and you'll find they laugh alike, they walk alike, at times they even talk alike. You can lose your mind when cousins are two of a kind.
The Patty Duke Show is brought to you by Nabisco, makers of quality cookies, crackers, cereals, and so many other good things to eat. Nabisco.
Sitting home all alone again? Well, brace yourself, Wallace, because company's coming. You've been chosen to demonstrate how new party partners, the snack crackers with a brisk, saucy party taste, make parties happen. Go on, eat one. Wally meet Mary, Mary meet Wally. You want to try it again, Wally? All right, that's enough now, Wally. You've used up your quota. Listen, we're never going to choose you again, fella. You're just ungrateful, Wally. Where would you be without party partners? The snack crackers with a party taste. A brisk, saucy taste. A taste that makes parties happen. Party partners make parties happen for lots of people. Think of all the lucky people who are going to enjoy party partners different ways. With dips, with canapes. There's no nicer way to make a party more fun than with party partners. Party partners, the newest member of the Nabisco snack family.
I get the feeling you're not too thrilled about having your tonsils removed.
Whatever gave you that idea?
And Dr. Fitterman told me about you.
Well, he didn't tell me about you.
Well, why don't you sit down and we'll take a look. Aside from your throat, have you had any other symptoms?
Hot and cold and a little dizzy.
Well, when did that start?
A couple of minutes ago.
You can sit back and relax. All right, open up and say, ah.
Ah,
Well, I'm not crazy about what I see.
I am.
You can close your mouth now. How old are you, Patty?
You mean chronologically?
Well,
Actually, I could have gone to college this year, but my parents didn't want to push me. Most people think I'm a lot older than I look.
okay, I'll put down she's older than she looks.
You're very sweet. My, that's an interesting frame. Is that a relative?
It's my sister.
Oh. It's funny, most men have pictures of their wives in their offices.
Only if they're married.
Oh.
Well, I might as well give you the bad news, Patty. You're going to have your tonsils out.
Oh, that's terrible.
The question is when.
How about tonight? I'm not doing a thing.
No, Friday is the first time I can take care of it.
It's a date.
I'll check you into the hospital on Thursday so we can prepare you. In the meantime, I want you to take these pills 3 times a day. They'll reduce infection. Well, I guess that's about it. I'll see you at the hospital.
I'll be looking forward to it. I'd like to thank you very much, Doctor. You've been very kind and very considerate, and I want you to know I feel very safe being in your hands.
May I ask you a personal question?
Oh, yes.
Is that something new?
What?
A jacket that buttons down the back.
Oh.
I'll talk to the nurse about checking you into the hospital.
These came from the boatyard, Doctor. Is this the boat you're thinking of buying?
What do you think of her?
She's cute.
Cute. I think she's a beauty.
Isn't she kind of small?
She's as trim as they come. Great lines. That's what I've always dreamt of.
Kathy, I couldn't believe my ears. He said I was a beauty. Trim, with great lines. Patty, are you sure you didn't misunderstand? How could I? Mom was the only other person in the office. Still, don't you think you're going a little overboard with all of that? You don't think I'm going to wear my crummy kid stuff to the hospital, do you? What does he look like? Kathy, you'll absolutely flip when you see him. He's tall, with kind of streaky blonde hair, and way-out eyes that kind of look at you. You know what he looks like? Have you ever seen Troy Donahue? Yes. Well, he's even better looking than that. Boy, am I glad I got an A in first aid.
How we doing, hon?
It balances.
Got lucky, huh? What's all this? Bed jacket, negligee, and a nightgown. This stuff costs more than the operation.
Well, I think Patty's got a little crush on the doctor. I thought I'd indulge her.
Pretty good indulgence. Hey, how's this Dr. Morgan seem to you, anyway?
Dreamy.
But I mean, does he seem to know his business?
Patty and I were both very impressed with him.
Yes, he does know his business.
Hello? Oh, hello, Dr. Morgan.
Hi. Who said you could come in?
Well, I knocked, didn't I?
Get up, you're gonna drip all over my new nightgown. Why don't you drip downstairs?
Not me. I stay clear of doctors.
Doctors? What doctor?
Dr. Dreamy. He just called and said he was coming over.
Why?
Probably wants to collect his bill in advance.
Kathy? Do you suppose he's coming over to see me? I doubt it. Well, you really are a doubting Thomas. You know, if everybody had your attitude, nobody'd believe in love at first sight.
Thanks for dropping these off, Doctor.
Yeah, it certainly was nice of you. I'd have been happy to come by and pick them up.
Oh, it's all right. It's important that you get started on those tonight.
And she forgot them. Someday Patty will forget her head.
Well, that's understandable. She's a little overexcited about the whole thing.
Yes. I'm afraid our Patty has a slight tendency to overdramatize.
Dr. Morgan. Surprise.
Hello, Patty.
Have you met my mother?
Yes, we met this afternoon in the office.
Oh, and my father?
Yes, we met.
Oh. Oh, that's my cousin Kathy.
Hello, Kathy.
How do you do, Dr. Dreamy? Dr. Morgan.
You forgot the pills I gave you this afternoon. That's why I came by.